All right, guys, so I'm gonna do the recap. I hope everyone had a really good morning. We had a really nice run on XL fleet. It was gapping up in the morning. We checked float on it, and the float was around I think 20 million. That was just a perfect trade for it. So I traded as a 5-minute open range breakup. I kind of got a little bit of distraction at the open, but at the open it was a really nice 1-minute opening range breakup. Came and did a really nice pullback. So for 5-minute opening range breakup, I just jumped in there. As you see, opened very strong. The volume was just significant on it. As you see, there are two signals that came down and bought back up, and I just jumped in at 940, 955 for the breakout. We had this run all the way up to almost 10. I added more in this pullback for the next run. I was expecting to get this one. Popped up, I got out a little bit, and then it dropped, and I because I added here in this trade, so I got out at almost at the break even. So that was the first trade that I did. It was really solid on it. And then the second one, as soon as it came up, you see that some sort of an ABCD pattern type, that you already have two supports. It's much better chance that this one goes in there. I jumped in at 980, popped up, selling off, and then I saw that every pullback, every time that is coming and touching a moving average is being bought back up. So just add, load up, popped up, sold. And again, I saw this drop is being bought back up, coming back up again, adding on that every time, and just popped up from 10 all the way up to 1050. I think the last piece that I got out was at 1050, and I was just so done with it. I really didn't want to do anything with it anymore. And it did drop back to VWAP, as you see in a 5-minute chart. It did drop back to the VWAP. Brian has a playbook that in these type of stocks, when you drop, he buys it because you always can expect a pop. Not even, maybe not for the high of the day, but definitely if you, for example, buy on this one, this is a really nice pop that you can actually make, and just a counter scalp that you can have. But I don't have that. I don't like to buy stocks that are dropping. But just kept going up. Actually, as you see in the 5-minute chart, this stock just kept going back up, but I never really touched it anymore. 1056 is a daily level that we found. This one, it just keeps going up and went all the way up to close to 1077. I think it might stay really active for the rest of the day. It might just do some bounce, but maybe in the afternoon again picks up and goes up. I really doubt that this one is going to lose the VWAP and sells off. If some of these stocks that are popping up, they usually lose it all day, but they're usually losing the VWAP, this volume average price, really early in the morning. But this one, now that it's holding, I think it's going to chop around and eventually probably wants to pick up. So like what we had on RMO yesterday was pretty much the same thing. So as you see here, it's a very similar trend. It came up and did chop around a little bit, and then in the afternoon at 12:30 it just picked up at 9 and swelled all the way up to, what was it? Wow, my God, it went up to 14. So this kind of moves happens, and now you get into the consolidation. Everyone's waiting to see what's the battle and who should they really bet. Another trade that I did on CCL, unfortunately I didn't make much of money on CCL, but and one of my biggest regret at the open, opened with volume, opened the strong, went up, and in the pullback I went long. I kind of knew that is a little bit extended, but that's why I didn't take a big size, and I thought maybe we can pop. It dropped to the VWAP and I got out. Went down, broke the low of the day, but again, it was gapping up. It was the strongest stock. I don't want to short the strongest stock like this because these drops can be bought back up, and you see even the pre-market held this level really nicely, and then suddenly squeezed up. Really nice squeezed up. So it became a 5-minute opening range breakup for me. So that's the first minute kind of became like a doji. So I jumped in there at 29.74, and I really thought that we're gonna make the move, and did pop, sold some, and then again this pullback. When you see the strength in pullbacks are being bought back up, I just jump in. I just constantly was getting a little bit bad entry on it, so I should have gone like 29.80, but I went there. So eventually did a consolidation here. I added and I sold back, and kind of really I was hoping to get this 30.12, which is a very significant level, and eventually I bailed on it and said, you know what, I just don't want to be in there. And as soon as I got out, in just like a matter of 5 seconds, 10 seconds, the move started and just went up really. I didn't see any big ask. That was a little bit thing. I had a really good day on Excel, and it's just a little bit unfortunate, but generally the trend, if I were not adding here, my entry would have been here, and I could easily wait until this consolidation. But this ad brought my average a little bit up, and I added too much, and that's why when sometimes you have really bad entry, then I mentioned that the risk to reward isn't really worth it. But as soon as I got out this one, and this might actually go up to 31, it might actually continue trending higher. So that was it. I mean, that was a really, really good day for me. Solid day. Brian did a really nice short on FGen, I think, Brian, yes?
Yep, FGen, yes. Yep, caught that at the open. That was a nice rising devil trade.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of my trade book.
Yeah. So Brian has this trade book that is called Rising Devil. So something that is like devil, like 40% off, losing it. Any pop at the open, you can short on it. And usually they're on the short selling restriction, and then you actually add your shares for short on them. You get actually fill on the up there.
On the pop.
On a pop, sorry, yeah. When it pops, you get filled. Usually that's how it is. So other than that, what else did you played Excel with me a couple of times?
I played Excel with you a few times, and that was kind of it.
Excellent.
We've been watching U-Time, TUTME. It's been halted again, except it's been halted now on the downside. So you might, I don't know.
Well, we have so many people in the chat room. They were on UTME.
Yeah.
This is interesting. This is a recent IPO. Yesterday was IPO. Opened at 10, went up all the way up to 39, and then today opened at 50, and now it's at 110. We had some Greg. You were in that 65. I know Afshin, you were in there. There's so many people in there with really good entries. It's unbelievable. Yeah, this is one of the most craziest IPOs I've ever seen, at least in my trading career. Such a move. I've never seen an IPO like this that opens at 10 and now it's went up to 105.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Anyways, guys, so that's it. So I just want to appreciate, guys, if you can like or comment in our videos. If you have any question, just ask a question. There is no stupid question. Always you can ask questions, and I'm trying to answer that. And if you can like our videos, that would be really nice, because it helps us to be, be more recognized, and gives us the motivation to really keep doing that for you guys. So for me, in terms of trading, I have some ARK that Cathy Wood is fixing the ship. TQQ is running out. Had a really, really nice run at the open, and I'm glad I got in actually. So the TQQ had a really, really nice run. So I at the open opened a little bit weak, but I just added at the run 100 and had a really, really nice run. So I might actually start writing covered calls on it on this account, and the other account is also, I'm still heavily long at 99 on there. So I might really have a big exposure to technology sector, but I do believe that this sector is going to keep running. So Excel is now losing VWAP really bad.
Yeah, just big drop there. I just noticed that.
All right, so Daniel, I actually scaled down and scaled in a couple of times out of TQQ. My original entry on TQQ was actually 96. My original, so I got out of it, and then I buy every drop that I can possibly go. So I actually swing trade this one. So my original entry, if you go back to the recaps, my original entry was about 95, 92, but I just constantly getting in and out of it. All right, so guys, thanks so much. If you have any question, comment, and I don't know why Thor's video are getting so much like, but that's not fair. Thor, what did you trade? Anyone would like to? Yeah, Alliance is a good broker. I do have an account with Alliance that's pretty good. So this is in my account with Alliance. It's about 1.1 million in there, and I'm holding this TQQ. They're good. I mean, CIMIC is also good. You can't go wrong with either one. It's because better than you. So let's see what the Thor did on there. So let's see what Thor did in this trade. So that's the VIAC. I hate this stock. So Thor tried to shorten the strength, got a stopped out, and then second time he shorted on this 46 level, huge drop to 44, and then again added more on the short and a huge drop. It's just really, really nice. So that is excellent. That is really, really excellent trading. I mean, VIAC is a horrible stock to trade. Horrible. I don't know how Thor is trading it. He's just a robot. He's a machine. Brian,
Yeah, that was a nice trade.
yeah, it was really, really
Yeah,
nice trade though. So
nice short.
anyone,
Yeah, it seems to be putting in a double bottom now, so it might be coming back up.
yeah,
But again, like you said, it's just a horrible trading stock. Just some stocks just don't, price action just isn't good.
yeah. So somebody's asking,
So
that's a good question. Somebody's asking, well, ask that question in the YouTube comments. I'll respond to that because I didn't want to. So yeah, that's it. So I mean, let's see. Oh yeah, horrible price action. Anyways, guys, well, thank you so much. Tonight we do have the psychology webinar. So what's Bearable Traders up to with psychology? I think tonight is Dr. Katz, is it? Or let's see what's happening with the webinars. Oh, it's tonight is actually Dr. Reed. Oh, Dr. Reed is a really, really good presenter, guys. Definitely come for Dr. Reed presentation. This is a really, really important presentation by Dr. Reed. Dr. Reed has this Mastermind Pro course that constantly updating, and he's putting this material. It's actually available to all members, including trial and intro members, because I think it's very important. And we actually licensed the whole program from Dr. Reed. This one is $100 per month if you want to buy him directly from the website, but we license this program and we are paying him a licensing fee every month to have access actually to his course. So, and it's constantly updating it, and we decided to open it actually even for not only elite members, just even for because it's psychology is important. So even if you are a basic member or even a trial free member, you get access to a course that the price is already $99 per month. So all right, so thank you so much, guys. And tomorrow, Thursday, is also mentorship sessions, and I was actually thinking of having a weekly, maybe it's some sort of a clubhouse meetup with members. If people are interested, maybe we can have a set up time in clubhouse, and then we can answer questions and discussions and everything in the clubhouse. I don't know if there's any interest on that, but we can definitely look into that. Maybe Brian and I can have a weekly clubhouse discussion about trading, because I just have a big
that'd be
FOMO on
cool.
that. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that would be great. So in that case, if you're on Clubhouse, try to follow me. And Brian, I'll send you the invitation. Maybe we create a club for day trading in general investing, and then maybe we can have set a Thursday time or Friday time, and just every week we can have that. Bring the members on, and we can have it goes really well with a coffee or a drink or something.
Perfect.
All right, so the QQQ is running up, still holding the line for TQQ.
Yeah.
And anything from you, Brian, on that side?
Yeah, just Facebook just continues to rip here. It's just 300 calls on that.
Very nice. Wow.
Still short Tesla, 700. Yeah, and some TQQ, TNA.
Yeah, anyway, nice.
TNA's not doing as well today. So, yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys.